Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Female vendor killed in West Kingston identified. The female vendor, who was shot to death by armed assailants in downtown Kingston on Monday morning, has been identified as Andrea Peterkin. Peterkin, otherwise called Apple, is of Nelson Street address in Denham Town. Reports are that Apple was seated on a chair in the shopping area in the vicinity of Pink Lane in West Kingston when she was shot in the face by armed assailants on a motorcycle. The incident happened at about 11:20 a.m. Another woman was reported also shot and injured. Man killed, entertainer injured in Port Morgan attack. One man was fatally shot and two others, including an entertainer, sustained injuries during an incident at a park in Greater Portmore, St. Catherine on Monday afternoon. The dead man has been identified as 27-year-old Devante Palmer, otherwise called Messi, from Selborne Wood in Greendale, Spanish Town, and 7 West addresses, both in St. Catherine. The two injured men, who are both from 7 West, have been admitted to hospital. Information reaching reporters is that around 1:30 p.m., the three men were inside the community park smoking when a white Toyota Probox drove up. It is alleged that men, all armed with guns, alighted and opened gunfire on Palmer and the other two men before making their escape. All three men were hit in their upper bodies. Residents took the men to hospital, where Palmer was pronounced dead and the other two admitted. One is in serious but stable condition, while the other is critical. No motive has been established for the attack, the police said. Driver pleads guilty over fatal Recovery crash. St. Catherine resident Malik Winter pleaded guilty to causing death by dangerous driving in relation to a crash that resulted in the death of a woman when a minibus plunged into the Royal Cobra. Winter is to be sentenced in the St. Catherine Circuit Court on January 8, 2024. Winter was charged with the death of Valerie Ennis, 52, of White House Housing Scheme, St. Catherine. Winter is represented by attorney at law Oswest Senior Smith, accepted responsibility when he appeared before Judge Bertram Morrison. The court heard that on June 8, 2021, Ennis was a passenger in a Toyota Hiace minibus that was heading towards Linstead from Spanish Town. It is further reported that while traveling along the roadway, a Toyota Fila motor car, which was being driven by Winter, overtook a line of traffic and crashed into the minibus. The impact caused the Hiace to careen into the Royal Cobra. At least 8 persons, including Winter and a passenger in the Toyota Fila, sustained injuries. Ennis, who was ejected from the minibus and was taken from the driver by divers, was pronounced dead at hospital. An investigation was conducted by the St. Catherine North Traffic Department, which resulted in Winter's arrest. He was subsequently charged and made numerous court appearances. Driver in custody after firearm reportedly found in his possession. A team of officers assigned to the Kingston Western Police Division seized one firearm during an operation on Marcus Garvey Drive, Kingston 11 on Monday afternoon. Reports were that about 1:15 p.m., lawmen were in the air when they saw the driver of a Toyota Probox with 6 passengers, including a woman, driving along the roadway. The driver was reportedly signaled to stop. He complied and all occupants of the vehicle were searched. During the search, a firearm was allegedly found in the driver's possession. He was subsequently taken into custody. His identity is being withheld pending further investigation. Firearm ammo seized in Sandy Bay Bus Park. The Hanover Police Division said they have seized one Bryco Jenny 9mm with one magazine containing 3 9mm rounds in the Sandy Bay Bus Park early Monday morning. Reports from the Sandy Bay Police are that about 12:45 a.m., lawmen were on an operation in the area when a section of the park was searched. During the search, the firearm was reportedly found beside a garbage heap. No arrest was made in connection with the seizure. Ninja Man calls for government support in spearheading prison rehabilitation program. Incarcerated dancehall veteran Ninja Man is asking the government to assist him in the formation of a rehabilitation program he says he will be more than willing to spearhead. In a 4-page letter addressed to Prime Minister Andrew Holness and Leader of the Opposition Mark Golding, the DJ shared the talent and skills are abundant within the confines of prison, which he says is only going to waste under the current rehabilitation system. There are a lot of unused skills that are going to waste. I feel that I, being institutionalized, should be more than just for the punishment. I am not here to buy guns or form gangs. I am here to change the mindset of the young, and I am asking the government to assist me with restarting a rehabilitation program that I am willing to spearhead, a part of his letter read. We have great tradesmen, mechanics, bodywork professionals, carpenters, furniture makers, and so on in institutions across Jamaica who simply wake up in the mornings, take a shower, get fed, play football, and get back into lockup, the letter read. Ninja Man is serving a life sentence for the 2009 murder of Ricardo Ricky Trooper Johnson in Kingston. He was found guilty in November 2017. In his detailed correspondence to the country's leaders, Ninja Man said he has already communicated his thoughts and ideas to the prison superintendent and the deputy commissioner of the prison and had requested a meeting with both. He expressed that following the encounter, he wishes to meet with Prime Minister Holness, the Minister of National Security, and the Chief Justice. Highlighting the vast majority of prisoners entering the system at a young age, the entertainer said the justice system needs to find a better way to utilize the talents of these young people. A huge percentage of the people inside these prison walls came in at an early age. Their best years are spent there. Their chances of making something good for themselves are tarnished. While we understand that a prison system must be in place, I do believe that the system, in the interest of all Jamaicans, should find a way to rehabilitate those who are at some point scheduled to return to the general populace, he wrote. The men and women who are incarcerated should be given some hope that when they return to society, they will have options, or more likely, have a greater number of them will return to the very thing that they got locked up for in the first place, maybe worse. Computer classes, technician classes, mechanical among other things should be implemented. There are furniture makers who could make furniture. The furniture could be placed in the auction block by having a yearly auction. A system could be set up where the general public can have their vehicles repaired, painted, accessorized, and so on at the cost lower than what is being offered on the outside. The prisoners involved in these work programs could benefit for a percentage of the proceedings. The greater percentage goes into account for the institution that could be used for repairing building, among other things, he added. Ninja Man, whose birth name is Desmond Valentine, noted that if a prisoner has a child, a portion of the money could go to that child and a small percentage could be deposited into an account for that prisoner for when he leaves the institution. He, the prisoner, will have something to give him a new start, thus reducing the risk of him going back into society penniless and resorting to crimes in order to survive, Ninja Man further stated. In response to Ninja Man's letter, leader of the opposition Mark Golding agreed with the incarcerated musician, stating that emphasis should be placed on the importance of rehabilitating individuals in the prison system. Outlined that the DJ's insight is worthy of serious consideration with a view to act, Golding said he believed the government should embrace and explore the ideas outlined by the entertainer. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification